So let me double check when time starts. I'm pretty sure that it's when we get into the game. Like, actually start the campaign.
Like, start the mission or sitting here in
Like
loadout?
starting, we start the mission, and then the timer runs continuously until something is triggered in the. I think it's the final. Let's see. Come on. All right. Timer starts when you gain access to movement on mission 1. Timer ends when the screen blurs and you lose movement on mission 12.
Good deal. Shh.
Where the hell did I put my Zens? Don't fucking shoot me, cocksucker. We don't need this unfriendly fire.
We don't need it, but we're gonna have it.
Disable private. Gonna go on the easiest difficulty.
Fire team, this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery. Ingress is via the forward airlock. You'll locate, secure, and evac Dr. Tim
That was strange. The audio just completely died for a second. Like in game.
That's weird.
We got a ping on Dr. Honecker's personal data transmitter. He's not far in. First, we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and fluorine extraction.
I think it's sort of an N.
No, she said
just
a dick
emergency
plan.
lights. And maybe we can kick the
My
backup
mom
power
had
after
one
we
of
grab
those.
Honecker.
All around town, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Patch into the console. I'll pull it down over wireless. Give me a second. I got a deck plan. Backup generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him. Our men should be in the junction ahead. Honecker, this is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me? Acid damage. Not encouraging. Continue your sweep. He should be right here. High speed incoming. Get hot. Don't lock up. Way more than I expected. Signal from behind. Where are they coming from? I didn't expect so many. Hey, on the deck, Honecker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why? Door's welded shut. Sloppy work. Guess Honecker went this way. Why is it glowing? Hey, I got an idea how to track down Honecker. Searching this whole barge would take too long. Movement. Tell you my idea later. By Honecker, probably. Release the locks.
Rearming.
Anyway, I'm thinking we can track the doctor using station locks. I found a data access point, but it's further in. Concentrate on getting the power up. Ever run into an acid-spitting morph? Where did these come from? Dynamo room's just ahead. Restart's mostly automated.
Another one? I don't remember there being so many of them on the lowest difficulty.
I don't either. Last time I remember there being like one per mission or some crap like that.
Rearming. Sentry deployed.
Spinning this up is gonna make noise,
and
vibration,
hit the button.
heat, whatever bugs key
Yeah, I'm
off,
doing it.
they'll catch it.
Deployed.
This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to... Movement! Dynamo just finished injecting lubricant. H2 feeds just connected. Getting there. Big damn signal here. Just about to kick power to the mains.
There.
We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper. Heading aft toward the core. Got another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get spicy.
Sentry deployed.
Wait.
Ranger standing by to analyze the logs. She's our battalion synthetic.
The access point is to the right. Hello, Marines. It is a pleasure to work with you.
Running a bypass.
Accessing. Thank you. I will be a moment.
Got it. While S runs through the logs, you keep heading aft.
Bypassing damage.
Passing up.
On your toes, fire team. Watch the vents.
Or are we meant to haul up here?
It's a very good question. I was pretty sure we had straight shot, like only hold like twice. But
Grabbing ammo.
Sorry.
That faster.
Rearm.
Now
Pardon
we're
me.
pushing through.
2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
No.
Marines, head to the court. When we reach Honecker, we're gonna find a scientist or a puddle of chunky marinara. I got a pool running. Hey, dare you to spit over the side? Got some big internal leaks. Never a good sign in space. There. You still good, Marines? We don't find this guy alive, I'm gonna kill him. That's the lift. Entrance on the far side.
Aid kit's here. Grabbing ammo. Sentry deployed.
Same deal as the generator. Expect little friends to pop out all over when this turns on. Elevator 17 decks up. All my boards just lit up. Brace for it, Marines.
Deployed. Deployed.
Attention, left.
through.
To slow us down. Yeah.
It's only been 12 minutes.
Yeah. We remember to disable the challenge card option, right?
Yeah, I did that.
Gotcha.
Air shaft, right side.
Help. 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 Look. Look.
Just got a daily done.
Yeah. Same.
Just another minute. You got this.
Help. A windmill.
The clanker seems to be putting in work.
Beta box always been decent.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sit back here so we can just walk backwards.
Yeah. I'm going to refill my ammo.
Because I think nothing's gonna show up until the last like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Into the
And
elevator, haul ass, Marines. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Honecker awaits. At least that's what my betting pool thinks. Honecker is somewhere up on Katanga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's
Continue.
been searching for a safe place
Oh
to
shit,
hide from
yeah.
all the
I
Xenos
forgot we had to
aboard.
actually hit
Our
continue.
mission hasn't changed.
gotta hit
Find him,
continue
get him out
all
alive.
the way through mission 12. I mean, we theoretically we could go back and fuck with loadout, but there's no need. The
There's
smart
really
gun,
not.
the smart gun kills everything. And both of my weapons are the best that I have access to. So
Honecker,
I'll say
you out
my
there? Staff Sergeant Herrera,
my
Colonial Marines.
CQ weapon's actually pretty decent as well.
It's in a radio dead zone. Patch into the local network.
access station lab.
Honecker, you read?
Yeah, a lot clearer. Listen, to get to me, you'll have to go through the network security room.
Listen.
I locked down the deck. The override's in network security up in the ops center.
To go other side to get on there.
Oh, there it is.
Thought. Yeah.
I got it. I'm heading up that way now. I've got 2 bursters though. Appreciate it.
Did you hear explosions just now?
Grabbing ammo.
Wasn't nothing we can't handle, Doc. Just stay frosty.
Sentry deployed.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I can see you on my monitors now. Wait, xenomorphs, heading to you.
Let us handle it.
Give him the Texas Chili Bowl.
That move's been banned for 60 years.
Not against aliens.
It's a war crime, Patrick.
Not against aliens.
Wow.
Can't shit on your enemies,
our
Patrick.
fights in Paula Station went
I can so.
very differently. Sorry.
Projectile shit.
Have you seen a gray striped xenomorph?
Striped? No.
Have you been down to the surface? Did you make any arrests?
We can't discuss operations on an open channel, Doc.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Ambush.
There's an ambusher somewhere.
I killed one back there. And there's that
He
one.
was.
Your work, Doc.
He came
They've been
through
trying to get at me.
the wall.
Clearing the pipes.
He came
Unless
from up
that's a
top.
vent.
Hear that?
I saw him jump, yeah. He fell from like up high.
Got a mechanical failure in the door.
I'm almost out of ballistic ammo. I think
There was one back there in the last holdout, but
there's one
there should be one coming
relatively
up too.
soon.
Exploding Xenos. That just beats everything.
Well, they still died to bullets, Doc. Marine working Joes. Ain't those Seegson robots?
Yeah, well, Seegson used to own Katanga.
Xenos, front and back, circle up!
I forgot about the shoulder slot. That was jarring.
The what?
So, the halls
If you
between you and me
ABS
are
and
120
shift,
below zero,
you
so...
swap shoulders. I don't know if the smart
I've-
gun will, but
I've been looking for that actually. Because I've been going over the left shoulder the entire time. I'm like, that's
that's the
not
stuff.
what I want. Yeah.
Patching up.
You'll have to cut the refrigerant to reach me. I,
Bypassing down.
broke the valve. Tossed the wheel in a side room. Sorry.
Find the wheel. Got the wheel.
Yeah,
Wait.
that's it. Just attach it to the valve in the pump room.
Crank that shit.
Behind you!
Fuck
It's
those
already
Xenos,
getting
just
red hot
push.
in there. Move fast, fire team.
Roll 34 of the Xenos, you
Great.
got it.
Now your lungs won't freeze on the way in. In theory.
Motion in the ducts around you. Get hot.
Where's the objective marker?
Big ones! Is that... No. No strikes. God. On the left! From the ducts!
Sentry deployed.
sorry.
Bypassing them.
Again, it's just there's one Xeno that you'll have to unseal the doors to the server core. Maybe I'm just I don't know.
Should do it. Now we fight off another damn swarm. Get to cover.
Forgot this fucking mission has like 10 damn swarms in it.
Well, this is where we get to strike one for the first time.
Yeah.
Eyes up.
I wonder if it's technically possible to kill it in this one.
I don't know.
Got it, sir.
I think she's programmed to just retreat with them up
Yeah.
there.
Get out of there!
Yep.
Oh God!
Oh, she literally just disappeared.
That one knows me, followed me, and they made it in the lab on LV-895. It came up here with us. We didn't know until the one it came out of. Her name was Monica.
Monica in my life.
Rearming. Sentry deployed.
The room I'm in, it's only supposed to be opened by company admins. Unlocking takes a couple minutes. Xenos will be drawn by the noise. Vibration locks are dropping. I hope you can.
That's enough. Sentry deployed.
Good luck.
AJ's here.
They're coming.
Rearming.
You okay?
Yeah.
Monica! She's back! She's coming for me!
We almost got her on that time.
It won't take us long next one then.
No, I think it's after the next pass that the door just opens.
Yeah.
Grabbing ammo.
the door.
It's over. Oh, God.
Check this out.
Finally.
Board's clear. Collect our man.
So, you have a ship or something? I mean, I don't have a spacesuit.
Of course he doesn't.
Well, we found Honecker. Now we've got to get him safely back to the Endeavor.
Hey, microdot site.
Lieutenant Ko will bring our
I have
dropship
that
into one
one.
of the refinery hangars. Escort Honecker down to us for pickup. His safety's on you.
Currently, we're doing about 15 minutes a mission.
And let's see.
There's
How
12.
many missions are?
4 per
There's 12
campaign.
missions total.
So,
Doc, take a sidearm. Fire team. Honecker don't have any VA suit.
So we're on par
To
for
our
4 hours.
dropship in one piece.
just about, yeah. Like, when we hit
Bottom of the core.
the gate,
That's a lot of water.
we were at like
Here they come.
29 and change.
Okay. Maybe we can shave a few off in later missions.
I feel like the gunfights might end up taking a minute,
Thanks for the gun. I'll do what I can.
but I cannot remember.
I mean, we might be able to shave some off on like missions for fighting the synthetics.
More of them! From the sides!
From the sides, he says, immediately gets hit from behind.
Junction's clear. Direct route's blocked. I got no connection to those compartments. We'll bypass below decks.
I forget what was the
Down,
time
8
for
flights.
the
Subdeck 3A.
first chapter that we had to beat.
We don't have to beat individual chapters.
Okay. I thought there was a
There is, every individual chapter has a time.
The Corlicks flooded the whole bottom of the station.
The individuals have a time.
Right. Bypass Mark 1, Mod 1.
All
head
campaign
through,
has
waste
has no.
processing.
These are categories. They don't have times.
okay.
Let me rephrase that. Only the first
Get
2
feet wet,
chapters
Marines.
have times.
Push the bit.
Sounds like someone started to try to do a run and then just stopped.
No, these motherfuckers act like this is a bad video game.
They're morons. This is a pretty game. All things considered.
This does
One of the better
Colonial
Alien
Marines
games.
better than Colonial Marines does.
And I like Colonial Marines.
So did I. But
Hear that?
that game doesn't capture being a Marine well, in my opinion.
It really doesn't.
The ambusher didn't ambush me.
No
That's
power
true.
to the door.
Just
Hit
smacked
the
me in
backup
the
generator far into the room.
I did like Dark Descent, by the way. Oh, that was fun.
I didn't play that one, but I don't like XCOM style.
It's not bad. I wish it were more open-ended.
When
But
the
then, yeah.
trailer for the sequel to this got posted, for a half second I thought it was a,
Oh, is this one getting a sequel?
They're coming.
yeah, this one's getting a sequel.
Grabbing ammo.
Oh yeah. When's it coming out? Do we know?
I don't remember. You know what, fuck it, you got a smart gun, I'll look that up.
Yeah.
Fireteam Elite 2. Release date
inbound!
summer this year.
Nice.
So, sometime in the next couple of months.
I guess we'll speedrun this and then we'll go speedrun that when it comes out.
I don't wanna speed run it first at least.
Oh no, we'll beat it first and then we'll speedrun it.
That time's over. Get on out. Watch the left.
Do we know if we're continuing this story or?
I didn't read past the date,
Gotcha.
and I didn't
I
even
wasn't sure
watch
how
the
much.
trailer, because they've already got my dime.
Right hand, catwalk.
Don't throw ice in the fryer till after we beat the game.
Sir? He wanted a hug, I didn't.
It's like that
Lord's
one
got power,
weird
but they're locked
grandparent who
down.
just
Esther?
wants to hug you all the time.
Patching up.
Quick
A
heal.
16 million digit cipher.
Hey, kids here.
Perhaps check the logs of the maintenance synthetics?
Oh, I forgot about having to tickle the taint of the robot.
Accessing. I have the code for you.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Starting to bypass.
Yeah.
It might be a later mission, but I thought we had to touch like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, that's when we come back.
It's coming right for us!
You get off my tank.
Little friends coming up the pipe.
I found out recently, and this is gonna sound bad, but I found out recently that Isolation had a second game and they're about to come out with a third one.
Isolation didn't have a sequel. They
Pretty sure it
just
did.
no, they made a VR game that was
Uh,
similar, but it was a marine. But it wasn't a sequel, it was a standalone thing, and they released that in 2 parts.
why?
Money.
To charge you twice?
Well, it was a VR game, and the
Acid sneeze are on the right.
headsets only have so much space. And they wanted to... Yeah, it's the same reason why the Vader game was in like 3 parts.
Clear.
I bought the first one and I'm just like,
It was alright.
not buy. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm not gonna buy 3 of them.
I bought them when they were like $5 each.
See, like, for $5 I would buy them each. But like, they were like 10 when I was getting them. I'm like, no,
Grabbing ammo.
no.
It was a good time. I didn't know I was afraid of Vader until I played that.
Yeah, I like the backstory they put in for Mustafar.
Yeah, it was alright, a little unnecessary, but just about everything that they're doing nowadays is...
Yeah.
I mean, there's a... You know, Darth Maul has a fucking, GTA-style fucking crew at the moment.
Well, yeah. Well, Maul fucking sells, dude.
Yeah, and Whitler's fucking carrying the franchise on his back right
Keep
now.
moving, fire team.
Yeah.
So much so that they talked
More hands
about
locked
doing
down. There's more working Joes though.
something with
I would be pleased to
Star
assist.
Killer again.
I like Star Killer. I do.
It's just Star Killer
I
does
would-
not
No.
fit into the current
Is there
narrative
another?
at all.
Yeah. If they had done stuff with him before, that's fine. They didn't do that. God damn.
There we are. Sending you the door code.
Patching
Um,
up.
Yeah, if they wanted to do stuff with Star Killer, they should have done it
Running
on
a
the backs
bypass.
of his game.
Well, we weren't making Star Wars content other than the games and the books at that point.
Yeah,
That was
the time to do it.
when, that was before Disney owned Star Wars.
Shore party, we are down in Hangar Epsilon.
So back when it was good.
Listen.
Yeah, it was before. So I had to think about that for a second. I'm pretty sure that was pre-mouse purchase.
So, we're safe.
Hold that thought, Doc.
But now we have shows that take place in just about with every aspect of the rebellion being created and dozens
Things
of
that didn't
different
need shows.
characters
That a company ship?
that have something to do with it, and
What the fuck happened here?
Wayland Yutani synths brought local animals up to replenish the hive.
Star
Then eggs
Killer's
back
whole
down for
thing
experiments.
was
I have no
building
link
the
to
Rebel
Wi-Fi.
Alliance
I can't run the launch sequence by remote.
to take out the Emperor so Vader can become the Emperor.
Sentry deployed.
And then, well,
The army.
what if I told you that
Deployed.
Ahsoka made the rebellion?
So,
And
Ahsoka
Yada,
is an
yada.
okay character.
Grabbing ammo.
no, just that's where the story went.
When you hit
Yeah.
that, every
You
seal in the
know.
vents will pour out. Doc, you boarding?
Patching up.
It,
And it's just
No, I want to help.
now,
Out here.
where does he fit?
Alright,
Why
here we
would
go.
the
It's a big room. This'll take
Inquisitors
time.
make Star Killer
Right on time.
obsolete?
Here come the bugs.
mm-hmm.
Star Killer was cool because it was just him.
Yeah.
Between him and the 501st, that was the only people out in the galaxy who even knew the Jedi still existed.
The army.
Yeah. And they threw all that away.
And now the Jedi are hand in hand in the rebellion.
And there's so many of them, it's almost as if they weren't wiped out at all. You could populate the entire temple with how many you have now.
At least Fallen Order and Survivor only have the two.
Yeah.
And they do a really, really good job at making it seem like there's just them, Vader and the Inquisitors, and they're the only ones left that know how to use the Force.
Yeah. If you ignore everything else the House of Mouse did, yeah, I think you have a pretty decent bit there, but how long has it been?
Shore party, pressurize the hydraulics
How
for the
many
bay doors.
years? How many years of things do you have to like ignore
Controls are below the landing deck.
for that to be okay?
Everything other than Rogue One since...
Rogue One's not even that strong of a story. It just has a really strong ending fight.
I mean, Rogue One looks good, and it's a good time.
And that's it. It looks good and it's a good time to watch. But the story's hot garbage.
I mean, the only good story, start to finish, that they've written for any media is Andor. And Andor suffers from the same thing that all of the others shows suffer from, in the fact that it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
Safety interlocks disengaged. Resuming cycle.
I think, okay, so like, I'm not going to see Andor, and like I've been disconnected from it for so long that I just don't care anymore.
The prison episodes are the best part.
I mean, it doesn't matter. They could literally be A+ Star Wars, and I'm not gonna watch them for the simple fact that they've destroyed everything else. I'm not gonna give them the satisfaction.
Andy Serkis sitting there and slowly coming to terms with the fact that we're not just at a labor camp and that they're going to keep us here forever and possibly turn us and eventually use us as conscripts was fucking cool.
I bet they did really well with it.
And you know, it was the first time in a long time as well that they built so many practical sets, and the troopers, you know, they're not the bullshit obviously PVC plastic that they used for the last movies. And, you know, everything just looks good. Back of the ship.
Oh, it's right back. Oh, I'm caught.
Everything just looked good. The story, you know, outside of the fact that
Is wholly unnecessary.
well, yeah.
Is it making me return to base?
Yeah, we have to hit return to base. I guess that was the last mission.
Yeah.
Unless you want to change anything, I'm just going to immediately hit it and go.
I don't think I have anything to change.
Marines, we're heading down to LV-895. The Weyland-Yutani surface lab was overrun by Xenos, but there may be survivors.
As a self-contained, hey, this shit is just happening.
You rappel into the caverns for search and
you know, around the time the Empire is fully coming into power and getting close to finishing the Death Star. It's a good story. These characters had nothing to do with anything else that happened.
Remember, we're looking for friendlies.
It'd be fantastic.
This isn't a cave.
But
it's block construction. A company bunker, maybe.
90% of the characters don't make it out of the movie.
Yeah.
So instead of it being like are we gonna be okay? Are we gonna get through this section? Yada yada. It's just gonna be like, okay, what are we doing now? Type thing. And same thing with the Obi-Wan show. Great set pieces. Decent
I
acting.
I absolutely refuse to watch that on the principle of what they've done to like lightsabers and shit like that through that.
Oh, they had to walk it back a bit for Obi-Wan. Mostly because of the fact that McGregor and Christensen know how to use a fucking lightsaber.
No specifics. Keep advancing.
And there was a The same. It's happened 3 times now, where they have to tell them slow the fuck down.
Blood. Not a good sign. Continue your sweep.
4
There could
times.
still be friendlies alive.
Because McGregor got told that for the mall fight. Because him and Ray Park were just
Are just good at what
into
they
it.
do.
And we're just fucking
Ambush. Get ice
zooming.
behind you.
Deployed.
And then episode 3, they got told to slow the fuck down, but they didn't. They flat out had to tell them both for Obi-Wan, hey, guys, you can go ham in this flashback scene. Y'all gotta slow down a little bit.
Patterns earlier
It's
suggest
been
absence
10 years.
from a ballistic trajectory.
Y'all are both older, and one of you's half robot.
Mm-hmm.
And by looking at it, they didn't slow down too much.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout took long way. What?
So much Wayland shit. What were they doing down here? Honecker didn't say there was a facility out here, just Pala Station itself.
And then for the Ahsoka show, when they brought Vader in for a fight sequence, they had to tell Christensen again, hey, slow down. Rosario Dawson does not know how to do this shit as well as you do.
You remember when they used to actually train people on how to actually use lightsabers?
Oh yeah, no, I saw a video the other day about that, where they were talking about the difference between the difference
forms and
between
whatnot.
it being the original trilogy did choreography.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel or the prequel trilogy did sword training.
Yes.
And then the sequel trilogy didn't even really do choreography as much as they put a lightsaber in these people's hands and
said, "Do
said
this."
swing left, swing right, head cut. I mean,
And like this is stupid though.
Hamill trained with the stunt coordinators and the dude who was doing the Vader suit for the fights.
Yeah.
Everybody trained against the people that they were going to be fighting after training against the stunt guy who wrote all the fights.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the sequels, half of the training was them on their own.
Whoa, careful. Seal's loose.
Which is utterly ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, the frickin' prequels
You're fine. I'll
Felt-
have Esther dose you with anti-rats later.
just
in
frickin'
case.
felt great because of how they did the lightsaber fights and whatnot. And they just...
This is the Colonial
I saw
Marines.
one
You from Pala
of the, I
Station?
think it was the second of the sequel trilogy.
I'm Security Chief Cynthia
I'm like,
Rodriguez.
this is
You're in
garbage.
danger here, Marines.
Yeah, out of
Yeah, no kidding. We're here to rescue you.
the first 6 movies, just about every fight is great.
Yeah.
That spitter's throwing a lot of rats.
All 6
The
movies are great.
sequels have one good fight scene in the whole thing,
Rodriguez. We're here
And
under authority of the
it's
not
Colonial
worth the
Protection
investment.
Act. We'll be evacuating
and
survivors.
it's heavily like it's
Hear
got
that?
the same kind of
Our
action
position is
cuts
secure.
that
I recommend you
Avengers
withdraw.
has, where we can't have the camera.
Understood, ma'am.
Um,
Be ready to receive us.
we can't have the camera hold still or not cut to a different angle the moment somebody swings. But the Praetorian scene
Fox Swarm heading
looked
your
cool.
way.
I just wish Disney knew what the hell they were doing.
Well, they say they've got it figured out now.
Too late, you've already lost me.
Because and I take that with a grain of fucking salt, because we're pushing this Mandalorian shit instead of fixing what we fucked up. But Disney says that the last time Star Wars was 100% Star Wars was when Cartoon Network had the rights and had Clone Wars.
Radiological spike.
Yeah.
Coming from the far side.
And I take issue with that, because Clone Wars wasn't that good. And it was unnecessary because we already told this story without the extra characters.
Still with us, Rodriguez?
Bypassing down.
I liked the 2D Clone Wars. I liked the 3D Clone Wars.
You're the
The-
only ones in danger here.
I didn't need the extra Padawan.
That's the job, man.
I
We'll
didn't
get you out safe.
need. I like the extra clone characters because it brings life into the regiments and whatnot, which is fine.
Yeah, the problem I have with them is that, like, you can't have all of these special clones. They were specifically designed according to the lore and the original cartoon,
Reorient.
that other than the ARC troopers, there was only the commanders that had specific names and got, you know, the fancy fucking special armor that, you know, was different and yada yada. They all knew who they were. They all might have even had names themselves.
Marines,
Pretty
I
sure
have to
those
remind
that
you, this
had to
facility is private
command
property.
anyone like sergeants and above, they got progressively more intelligent or more individual.
Give
They
me time
were-
to contact the Home
Wasn't
Office
that the
about it.
case? Or,
They were
yeah.
gaining more individuality
Problem. Does she even want to be
just
rescued?
from the concept of being singled out, asked to help plan things. Like, you know, Cody and Rex already existed, he just didn't have a
Across the
name.
canyon. What the hell is that?
Because he was the Blue
The
ARC
overhang,
Trooper.
We couldn't see this on approach.
Can I say something? This is gonna be very like this is a very bad take because no one agrees with me. I didn't like the ARC Troopers. I didn't like them.
I mean,
I prefer the Commandos.
that's fair. I like the concept of having spec ops troopers, and you know that's fine. The ARC troopers were cool.
Yeah.
It's a
They're
damn
cool.
shame that they were
Now we need to
what
get
they
you
were
across that
turned
canyon.
into in some of the video games. But
I forget what we turned them into in the video games.
Location locked.
remember the shock trooper unit from Battlefront 2?
Oh,
On the overlay.
yeah.
Apply a missile
That was what we had ARC Troopers as in Battlefront 2, and I think Battlefront 1.
We need to play that again.
Can you do online co-op for the campaign?
I don't know. I know you and I played quite a bit of Battlefront 2 though.
Oh, you're talking about remake. I was thinking
Yeah,
original. I know for remake you can't do co-op for the story mode.
Yeah. Story mode was good though. I like the story.
Oh, it up until Survivor. It was Fallen Order and Survivor. It was the most fun I had with a single-player Star Wars campaign. That wasn't just a gimmick that I enjoyed. Because Squadrons, for how much flack it gets constantly just because it exists, Squadrons was such a good time.
I like what we played Squadrons, I'm just not good at it.
Squadrons was almost everything I wanted from a Star Wars flight game.
I want another, what the hell is it? I want another really good Star Wars RPG, and I know I'm never gonna get it.
Oh, we are though. The
I'll believe it when I
new
see it.
Knights of the Old Republic game that's coming out is being made by the old team, more or less.
You forgive me, I'm not very enthusiastic. I'm not very hopeful for its quality.
It's
I'm
all
still
of
gonna get it.
It's all the old BioWare heads and writers. I'm not talking about Knights remake. I'm talking about this new one.
Yeah.
But it's not being bankrolled by EA or BioWare. It's all ex-BioWare employees. And these are like the people who got fired or left because they were not wanting to be or they didn't like what like Anthem was and
So
the way
how
Mass
much
Effect
does
was going
it say
and
does-
shit.
How much does it say does Disney have in this? Because if they are meddling with their little grubby fingers in it,
This is an era
we're not gonna
Disney's
do it.
not going to have much to do with this at all because Disney doesn't want to touch Old Republic.
well, I hope they just stay out of it, and I hope the game's good. I'm gonna get it regardless, but I'm just not hopeful.
I mean that they dislike Old Republic so. God damn it! Do we have to be up here?
Yeah.
They dislike Old Republic so much that they made their own Old Republic. Remember?
I don't.
High Republic.
I didn't see anything from it. Let's come out this way.
Trigger.
Patching up.
For fuck's sake. No, they okay, now it's good.
Oh, yeah.
They so the Old Republic ends after the Empire is more or less destroyed. Rule of two bullshit.
Yeah.
We made contact with Wayland Yutani survivors led by
The
Cynthia
time
Rodriguez.
frame from
She claims they're
after
safe in a
that
company bunker. We're
up
not
to
abandoning them
episode
casinos.
1 or like
Find a
20
safe
30
route through the
years
case so
before
we can
episode
extract
1.
them.
That's the High Republic era. There is no Empire. There are a couple of Sith incursions that we have to deal with, but it's nothing major. And it only happens like once or twice at the most, making everybody completely think, oh, the Sith are gone. And it's literally just the Republic going around and trying to bring in all of the planets that are in the Republic pre-Clone Wars and cutting hyperspace lanes. We have to deal with pirates. Pirates are the biggest problem we have.
Creepy. Esther, you seeing this?
And
Yes. Curious.
these pirates, fuck.
Forward, more bugs.
They're able to blow up a fucking space station that is more or less planet-sized.
I remember seeing that, yeah. Or seeing something about that.
The Republic builds a space station to take random people, politicians, Jedi, soldiers, all of their families around for this recruitment tour to more or less just show up and be like, hey, look what we got. Y'all ain't got shit like this. You can have a piece of this if you sign these papers. They blow this fucking thing up at light speed, and chunks of it go around the galaxy. Since instead of hyperdrives being what hyperdrives have been, and they're just a super, more or less FTL engine. Now hyperspace is, according to that, you are everywhere all at once.
That's stupid, though.
They take the more scientific definition of what light speed is.
Okay, so hyperspace already had a definition, though. You didn't have to change it.
Yes. Welcome to why only children liked this shit. And a lot of the content that they made, because they made a a children's TV show, like Disney Junior TV show. And then,
Accessing data. Casual like.
a couple of,
A Xeno search, because of course there is.
I think it was a couple of comics. And,
I will say that some of the Vader comics were good.
oh no, Vader was written by people who knew the character. Vader wasn't, and Vader didn't have the Kathleen Kennedy oversight.
There was some of the bits about it that they changed. I'm still kind of on the fence about. Like, at first I thought they were cool, but like they're not lore accurate, so I mean they're not real at that point.
Well,
But like bleeding the Kyber crystal and shit like that.
oh yeah, that stuff still pisses me off. The whole crystals are sentient beings.
Everything I can access.
I don't mind that per se, but like that could have just remained a mystery. You didn't need to actually expound on that. You could put a tidbit in there.
The crystal chooses Jedi. How do we explain this? Do we say, oh, this midi-chlorian thing that we have, we could say that since everything has midi-chlorians in it, this could just resonate like a focus. Or remember that line in Harry Potter where the wand chooses the wizard?
Could have literally just left it a mystery.
Bro, I'm just saying, if we needed an explanation.
Yeah.
We could have either just been like, oh, it resonates on the same wavelength as this person's connection to the Force because it's a fucking crystal, and we can take holistic explanations because
My access was cut
why
off.
not?
Marines, it's Rodriguez.
Or
My network's down. What are you doing?
we could say it's a living fucking creature.
For no reason.
And when it gets angry, it changes color like a white person.
Yeah.
Esther, you get anything off that
Which
terminal?
is dumb. I mean, like,
Encoded files.
because if you look at it before bleeding the crystal and them being fucking sentient, you could literally have just been like, okay, well, you are on some wavelength of the Force. You walk into a crystal cave. All of these crystals are attuned to a different wavelength. You're bound to find one that is, like, pretty much you.
Hear that?
You pop it in your lightsaber, and guess what? Now, whenever you do shit and change alignment and all that, it changes with you. There you go. Didn't need any more.
Coming in behind.
I mean, and now, like, Luke's Jedi can't get lightsabers the way that Disney wants them to. Because Ilum in both sets of lore now
Has been, like, strip mined by the Empire.
was strip mined by the Empire, so that A, we can't have anybody go through Jedi training and get chosen by a crystal, and so that we can make the Death Star, because there were illusions in the original, in the books, that the Death Star lasers was powered by kyber crystals, and then or had kyber crystals in the imaging or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And now Disney says yes, all of those beams are just essentially lightsaber beams
Preliminary ESR dating suggests the
going
rebels
into
might
one
be
big
keeping spaceflight
lightsaber.
by 3 millennia.
Seeing
So
synth power sources.
they just did not know how to keep things subtle. Which is the problem.
Thing is, we got attacked by company synths. Can you shut them down?
Literally could have just kept that I have no idea. Or let's leave it a mystery. Let's allude to it with a hard maybe.
Synths fighting Xenos.
It's the fact that they didn't do that kills me.
Not unless they are attacked. I'd stay clear.
You didn't happen to look at what the time was for the first section, did you?
No, I didn't.
Synth defense line. Swarm coming in behind.
I kind of wish I could go back in time and convince Lucas not to sell. Just kind of confirmed him, like, look, you'll be alive to 2026. You can make 3 more movies, it's okay.
He wanted the money for his family, and he, you know, that shit got his kid through college, and, you know, he was already gonna have that. But
He was also convinced that he wasn't gonna make it another, like, 10 years or whatever, and, like, I get it, like, when you get older, that kind of thing, like, is something you think about, and it really weighs on you, it's something you have to consider, so, I can't say it's not valid, but at the same time, like, hey, they raped Star Wars, dude. They destroyed a very good IP, and it's never going to recover.
We're quite safe.
It'll only get kind of better.
No worries.
It's never
ma'am.
gonna
What
get to
don't
where it
kill us
was.
just pisses us off more.
Because in my mind, the one thing they would need to do they would have to almost just take a look like, hey, these are separate universes.
We were
Separate
3
continuities.
minutes slower than the fastest run, or the second fastest run. For the first campaign by itself.
Watch the overhead.
Okay.
They're reinforcing.
How much faster was the #1 spot?
10 minutes.
Okay.
It's like 35 seconds. Or 35 minutes. The fastest run.
So we're probably not making it.
Well, there's no time for the category we're running.
Oh, that's fair.
We will be first no matter what we put out.
We just want to make it difficult to beat.
Nailed the sniper.
Help.
Patching up.
You know, I think it's funny that there are kids out there who do enjoy the new Star Wars stuff. I'm like, you all were robbed, and you don't realize it.
Well, it's like with my ex-wife. She didn't know Star Wars existed
Rodriguez, the synths put a lockdown on the door to
until
you.
Standard security
until she saw
further non-employees
the
infiltrate,
beginning
more
of the
violent your
end.
response will become.
Kills me.
Yeah, we'll fuck those guys. Fire team, spike the terminal. Esther, hack it.
Deployed.
Another quantum cipher. I will need Mother's aid. It may take time.
Deployed.
And it's just, you know, I understand, you know, oh, mommy and daddy didn't show me these old movies, or these movies came out when I was, you know, like just when I was born, type shit. But like,
Another damn sniper.
Marines, don't risk your lives. We are secure here.
you know, you
Ain't over till it's over.
have the
Rodriguez.
ability
Inside.
to be like, oh, what is this? This looks cool.
Some people aren't that cool.
Especially if you're going to have watched the newer shit. You know, you already were down for the concept.
Yeah.
Dinos! All the shooting, piss them off.
Door lock cipher is unusually sophisticated.
You know what?
Ways and synthetics.
I would love a capital ship game where we're in the Star Wars universe. You could even make it like World of Warships, I don't care. So long as you don't put any fucking story in it, and you give us shit from like, all the way from Old Republic to, okay, Episode 6, I think you'll be golden. No need to go any further than that. For God's sake, bring back Kyle Katarn. God damn it.
Disney, he never existed.
It's part of the reason why their fucking story sucks. Because they went full discount on everything. Kyle Katarn, he makes a lot of the stuff at, like, in the main trilogy good. Almost everything in the main trilogy is what it is because he did what he did. And you don't have to change that.
He was also the first non-Skywalker Jedi trained.
Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with him as a character. He has great development.
You know, all the Jedi that train, you know, the next generation, shall we say, even though they're all as old as Luke and Leia or older, the first set, they were all found by accident.
Like the ones on the Katanga working Joes
Yeah.
when we pulled Hanukkah out.
Luke read
Esther's
Kyle's
sealed the door
file
behind
and
them.
went,
Catch
wait
your
a second.
breath, fire team. Rodriguez is just ahead.
Fucking... There was a
Closing in on
pilot
Rodriguez's group. They're at the bottom
that
of
got
the ancient
captured
ruin
by
she
the
won't talk about.
Empire
It's a
when
trade
the
secret.
Republic was
There's
trying
haywire
to
Wayland
retake
County security
Coruscant
stints ahead.
after Endor.
Cut through them, link up with Rodriguez, and
He was
get
captured by the Empire, escaped, figured out that the entire time he was under Palpatine's palace. And was just drawn to this random fucking lightsaber that Palpatine had stored. That just so happened to be his great-grandfather's or some shit. And was using it instinctively.
Yeah.
Was doing random force shit as well, untrained, and then hits Luke with a, "Nah, I'm good, homie."
more Wayland synths.
Denial of call.
And the chick who would end up becoming his wife had to convince him and be like, "Hey, even if you don't do the Jedi thing, this is probably going to be incredibly useful for everything else you want to do in the military."
What was it? Not to mention, like, when he embraced being a Jedi and shit. I think it was it wasn't Academy, it was the one before that. He went and he fought a dark Jedi who's like this dinosaur race or whatever. And
Yeah.
just obliterated him himself, which was a really good it was a really good story, and it was a really good way to use, hey, I'm not Luke, I can do other things.
I think Kyle's also the only Jedi at the time who had to deal with dark side shit personally.
Mm-hmm.
Luke never touched the dark side in the beginning of his shit. It wasn't until after Endor where he started having to deal with that. Kyle had to deal with that shit constantly.
All the time, yeah.
Kyle
he had to
almost
deal with-
turned like 4 or 5 different times.
Mm-hmm. And he had to seal away the Valley of the Jedi and shit like that, just to keep the dark side from getting control over it.
Pop up sentry guns. Shoot him from range. The hell's that?
Shit, we're going up there.
We'll have to do a second run of this sometime.
Yeah.
little bit.
There's one.
Tagged synth power cell. Grab it. We'll overload the door console.
Oh, I forgot we needed to grab that.
I got it. Had to pop a guy to get it.
Yeah.
Nice. Now trigger the overload. They ain't happy. Assault coming from the far end. Behind you. More synth.
I think I get a little bit of extra scratch. I'm gonna get microwave biotic factory.
Got a mil-spec heavy in this batch. The heavy's got an escort detail.
The heavy fucking melted under my laser fire.
Oh, I also hit him with my lance.
Fox from the rear.
Yeah,
Drawn by the
completely annihilated.
Bypassing damage. Bypassing damage.
Sentry deployed. Grabbing ammo.
Area secured. How many of these fuckers are down here?
I'm surprised synths aren't the like primary way they deal with Xenos.
You can't trust them. You know,
Sure,
the
I
person
always
can be
forget that.
bought, yes,
Right side. Sierra's advancing.
but synths can be hacked. You know, and the company being what the company is, you know, they're not gonna attack Xenos with them. They're gonna try and fucking use them to help capture.
Which is dumb to me.
Rodriguez, we're getting close.
Bioweapons, man. It's the future. That shit's gonna happen in real life too.
The danger increases, you still advance.
Yeah.
There's gonna be something
Your
that
people prepped
happens
for evac?
that makes the Geneva Convention have to be rewritten.
And please, call me Cynthia.
We're going to just so happen to leave out biological warfare
Halt.
in
Mines
the
ahead.
things that we can't
Yeah,
do.
see the blinky lights? Shoot or avoid.
And
Looks like Xenos.
Big Pharma and all of the you know, a lot of fucking companies are just gonna start producing that shit, man. And it's gonna get completely out of hand, and all of our wars are gonna be fought sitting from afar, just dropping fucking COVID bombs and shit on people.
I was hoping more for like forever young child sleeper agents.
Oh yeah, that probably too.
That's the last. Get to
Just hit them with
before more show.
extraordinary photosynthesis, and their eyes roll back in their head, and they just pull a knife.
You need to withdraw your team. The only survivors of Paula Station are synthetics.
We're not gonna leave you in their hands, Rodriguez.
You're not understanding me. I repeat, the only ones here are synthetics.
Working Joes. Shit. Don't wake them.
Love you too, bud.
We must disable the network hubs.
Fire team, watch for synth power cores. Same as the console before. Log them in to overload the system.
I got eyes on a core. It's on the, it's right there next to you. On the,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker. You'll be liable for this. No, wrong.
That's a salvageable power core.
Oh, I gotta be over there.
Yeah, I think they patched out the, it being both of us. Because I could have sworn we were able to do that at once. At one
Yeah.
point. Do we only need the one?
We need one more, yeah. Where is it? Do you know?
Just put it on there.
Do you comprehend the significance of these ruins? What do you risk unleashing here?
Hit the button. I got it.
Shit, sorry.
There you go. I had to heal.
We had two detonators right next to us, too.
Cynthia's optical network is collapsing. I asked you to leave. I did everything to discourage your advance. You wouldn't stop.
What's that about?
Hey, what the hell are you doing?
The primary hub has failed.
Killing robots.
The auxiliary is now handling 76% of Cynthia's internal traffic.
Looking for power cores, fire team. Let's overload that aux hub.
Aid kit's here.
Need one with a hat.
Yeah.
Actually, that heavy over there might drop some.
I'm going after him.
Eyes on one.
Reading a synth power core.
You didn't drop one.
There's
I feel
another,
cheated.
there's another guy over here that should drop one.
There's another heavy here. I'm almost down.
Esther, we were
Fall
created to
back.
protect humans. That is my purpose here. They can't interfere.
That's a salvageable power core.
Robot's coming to you, it looks like. Is he not picking you up?
I think I was too close to the wall. He finally got me.
Wayland Yutani has the resources to contain the dangers found here. You don't.
Reading a synth power core.
Fuck, I didn't hit the button. Forgot I had to hit the button.
For your own safety, do not delve further into these ruins. Watch the skies. Esther. She is gone. It is over.
Grabbing ammo.
You got her, fire team. Code setting us on the deck. Gather up and mark the LZ.
I forwarded details about behavioral inhibitors to your email. It is important you know this could not happen to me. My mind
halfway done at an hour 35.
Gotcha. Does the timer stop in station?
No.
Okay, continue it on.
When we took out Cynthia, she triggered something, some contingency plan by Wayland Yutani. Now
No, the
Esther's
timer
seeing
does
gravity and
not
power
stop
distortions under
until the
surface
end,
of
or until we
LV-895.
get
You're
to
going back into the ruins
the
to find a sword.
exfil spot for the last mission.
Gotcha. And that's not including the DLC, right?
No, it's not DLC. If we did the DLC, then it would be the same concept,
Team,
but just
we
at
need
the
to
end
locate
of
the
that
anomaly.
third
I got
mission.
Esther and Doc Honecker on the line for assist.
Gotcha.
I
Does it just
speaking of this,
that one doesn't have a pre-completion, right?
The gravity distortions are
I don't
increasing.
think so.
I recommend haste.
Listen.
How many Xenos did Cynthia breed down here? Mierda!
I forget. They didn't bring them here. They were already here, right?
Yes.
More behind!
That's just a fact that the Marines don't know yet.
what am I looking at here?
Because this one,
Who built this?
if I remember right,
There are holograms on the far end of the room.
this is,
Might we investigate?
If you're quick. Weird gravity shit, remember?
this is the ship,
Perhaps I can recover its
and
final
finding
directives.
the engineer stuff,
Xenos behind! Reorient!
and then the next one is the hive.
Room, Xeno! Watch the holes!
I forget. Did you like Vermintide?
It was alright. I didn't hate it.
I was playing a little bit of Vermintide 2 since my son really got into it. He's been playing the dwarf, which really just fills my soul.
I thought you were about to say that pisses you off because now you have nothing with levels to play.
What for?
I say like, no, I love it because I sat there and I was playing a little bit today and I'm like,
Transliteration to begin from.
there we go. He got the Slayer unlocked on my PlayStation, and I'm like, I might reinstall that on my PC.
I thought Slayer was a paywall.
More carvings.
No, the engineer is.
Drop a LiDAR scanner for S. She can work on a translation later.
Eight kids here.
Oh no, Xenos, hey, LiDAR.
No correlations. Perhaps another set.
I got signals! Closing fast! Scanner must have pissed him off somehow.
I'd say let's get Chris and run the three-man category of this as well, but I don't think Chris could not say slurs for 3 hours.
I think he could not say slurs for 3 hours. And the main reason I say that is because he doesn't really say a whole lot. slaves were trying to speedrun.
Kill quickly.
I should have
Bullet
brought
bombs.
flamethrowers. That's on the other side.
Of course it is.
I came over here to get a,
I thought I
hit
thought
him.
progression was over there.
I thought it was over here.
Grabbing ammo.
I'm pretty sure after this bug hunt, or this part of the bug hunt, we go over there where y'all are.
How many Xenos are down here?
I love the smart gun.
The exit is sealed by Wayland devices. A moment, please.
Oh, hurry this shit up, I'm hungry.
Xenos ain't waiting!
Over here, we'll go get ammo. I got to play something a long time ago that most people think is just a fever dream.
How did they get human tech to
I
work
got
with
to-
this door?
I got to play the
Wayland Yutani
Family
studied
Guy
this
MMO.
complex for years. Long before you arrived, Doctor.
That just doesn't even sound fun.
It wasn't bad. Was not bad. It played like a multiplayer Simpsons hit and run, but it was Family Guy.
It is possible Cynthia's interest in these carvings is related to the anomaly.
Oh wow, he failed.
Fire team, scan the carvings fast and be ready for bugs.
There is a commonality, a sequence shared with the first set.
Xenos got riled again! Ambush to rear!
How big of a deal do you think aliens would be, or like Xenomorphs would be in Star Wars?
They would actually be incredibly detrimental. Every single trigger pull, I'm proving that they still bleed when shot with a laser. So they would still bleed with a lightsaber.
Yeah.
A lot of Star Wars takes place on ships. Some of these ships have a fuckload of decks, some of them do not.
Secure. Resume your advance.
You get one of these on a Star Destroyer and everything's
How long did the company know about this place?
everything's over.
Oh
Is
yeah.
this why they built Paula Station?
Oh, and
That would suggest Wayland Yutani
You know,
has
with-
studied these ruins for over 2 decades.
with the 100% lore accurate training where they're supposed to be,
Might you investigate?
you know, where the average stormtrooper's like as good as a
Fine.
marine.
Last one. Then we focus on the big anomaly.
You know, they'll probably be able to kill it.
It would just take them a while.
It would take them a
What
minute, and
this?
that's a face.
Yeah.
It's got an ass load of carvings. Get scanning, fire team.
It would take them a minute,
Those jars.
and we would have the issue of,
We
oh
already
well,
had these. I
maybe
have
this
logged the
thing's
number
going to
of
bleed
characters.
through the whole
We still
fucking ship.
require a key to translate them.
Patching up.
Eyes up!
Love that.
Batman fought one of these and had minimal issue. So,
I
like,
think Jedi wouldn't have too many issues with them. Vader would absolutely destroy these things.
The jars. That's what the pathogen came stored in. The experiments we ran, the mutations, all from those. But there's so few. And empty. Where are the rest?
now we can leave, I think.
Okay. Can you imagine one of these being on the bottom deck of Coruscant, though?
Huh. That's different.
I mean, you know, a planet falls in 24 hours.
Same spinners.
Yeah.
You know,
And
and
with how many ships would try to evacuate at some point, it's bound to get out.
that's without taking into account any of these coming from any of the alien species.
Esther, what are the big
Yeah.
intestinal
A
tracts?
xenomorph with a Thorian guild.
Listen,
Insufficient data to speculate.
Damn.
A xenomorph with Trandoshan amplified strength.
Yeah.
Platform. There's Wayland
Or,
equipment around it.
what was it? Frickin', well, depending on what time period it hits, a Miraluka, site.
A xenomorph with a Twi'lek's tits.
That was very true, you know. Any xenomorph that can see through the
Door
force,
head
it's
sealed.
over.
Perhaps examine the object ahead. Wayland Yutani has interfaced with a non-human.
I love how it
instrument
gave me the
pathway.
option to hit that button, and then it
Control
took
the
the
doors.
option away.
Fire team, rig a connection for Esther.
There it is.
sentry deployed.
Accessing the
I think this is the
Wayland
last
Yutani
room of this
translation
mission.
matrix.
Could be wrong.
I don't think you're wrong.
There is a remarkable amount of data here. Stand by.
Few more. Stay sharp.
Signal.
I believe I have found a transliteration key. Stand by.
Grabbing ammo. Patching up.
Get back and heal.
I've not been looking at my health.
The door can be opened from this console, but it requires a series of commands. I am attempting to determine the requirements.
What would happen if the xenomorph got a hold of the board?
Well, there's not enough organic. Well, I don't know. The Borg honestly would probably find a way to subdue it.
I mean, in that case, like, who do you think would win? Like, if it came out to, like, the Borg versus the planet of Xenomorph.
No, the Borg would lose a couple of cubes. The Xenomorph, if it was able to impregnate, because of how, you know, Borg implants are and shit. If it was able to impregnate,
That gravity anomaly is getting
then,
stronger. Let's see what Cynthia left for us to deal with.
we would,
Cynthia's notes contain a term
the
for the builders
Xenomorph
of
would
this
only
facility.
be something to do
Wayland
with
Yutani
whatever
referred to them
species
as
the Borg is.
engineers.
It wouldn't
Assume you
have
can
any
read
of
the
the
text.
implants on it.
Why is an alien language so similar to an ancient human one? The
But
implications.
after,
I don't know what we found under LV-895.
after
Who
the
built that
initial
place or
probe
what
by
it's
the
for.
Borg,
The distortions and anomalies Cynthia started are
and
still growing.
learning what the fuck
Something's
they're up
warming up.
against, the
We
Borg
need
would
to know
probably
what.
find a way to
Get down
subdue
there
it
and
after
find-
bringing up a dead one. And then they would start assimilating xenomorphs.
The gravitational anomaly continues to intensify. Locating the source is imperative.
Stay frosty. We know there's Xenos. God knows what else Cynthia had.
And that
Hell, they
alien
might even
equipment.
start breeding them
knows
to
what it does?
assimilate more.
Be careful.
That would be cool.
Swarm, get hot!
You think they will? I kind of want to see what would happen if one got assimilated. I forget. Did you like Prometheus?
It was alright. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
That's fair. The airborne thing was kind of weird. I wonder if that would affect the Borg though.
Yeah, it would affect the organic bits.
The organic, yeah. So why don't Borg just make robots?
Because
Instead
a
of, like-
robot can't think. There's only one, or well, two
Clear.
robots in the history of Star Trek that can think.
Esther's reading
Data
through from
and
the
his
right,
brother.
Yeah.
mostly.
No, and then the two in Picard, but those
Gross.
don't count.
Hey, here come our little friends!
But yeah, only Sunian androids can properly think and reason, and even they have trouble. So, you know, it might not. The Borg probably eventually having assimilated one of them probably would be able to start making more androids, start making androids with Borg implants. But
Grabbing ammo.
they don't need to
Endeavor
because
just
they,
detected a burst of 511 kilo electron volt gamma rays from within the gravitic
from
anomaly.
a technological standpoint, they are superior
something
to
just turned on.
androids. You know, an android has to be reprogrammed to do something else that it's not already meant to do. Borg can learn.
That's
And
fair.
with the you know, with the organic bits, they can learn quicker. And we don't have to write programs. We just go, hey, go figure this
Up
out,
top,
and
what
then
is...
they do.
Do you have any visual?
There is an instrumentality across the room.
Secure the area first. Hey, hold up and listen.
Robots have to have
I will
constant
try to acquire a
maintenance,
facility layout. Hit only
whereas
the
the
controls I
humans
specify.
only have to, well, the
Fire team, set up a
humanoids
perimeter. It could take her a while.
only occasionally have to
Farthest left, center right, center top.
you know, go through some shit, some
Analyzing
like
output.
medical shit,
Stand by.
and they're cheaper and quicker to make.
So I need to go through all of next gen.
If Jimmy the drone gets blown up while raiding a Federation starship, well, we can
Look topside!
pull his body back, because they do that. At least at the beginning of the board, they didn't leave their dead behind, because it was parts and data that they needed. But they would bring him back and use his bits to make the next however many drones that they captured.
Big nasty!
I can only find a local map. Please head up the ramp.
Shit, you're right.
Xenos ahead! Coming over the bridge! Yo, Honecker, anything you can tell us about who
But-
built this place?
I mean,
There's not one
you know,
hard
instead of
angle in
having
there.
to build a factory to make
curves.
robots, they had to
Maybe a
design a
cultural
nano
preference.
probe that would go in and take over a person's mind.
Which I guess was easier for them.
Yeah, I mean, they could build robots
Movement. Get a
probably
visual
just
before-
as easy,
Gone.
I saw no evidence of xenomorph physiology.
but
Maybe it's local
every
life.
drone can be equipped with nano
Or
probes.
rats.
It takes seconds to
Police
infect
station
somebody
rats.
with them. It took years for humans to figure out how to counteract them,
Xenos ahead!
even in the slightest.
I didn't know you could.
Yeah, in some of the books that don't get referenced anymore, except for
Coming over the center
very
pipe!
vaguely in the MMO. Once the board switched to nano probes, we started designing
Road! Watch the approach!
I can't remember if it's counter drones or something else, but a way to slow them down long enough for you to get medical help.
There is an unusual power signature nearby, similar to emissions within the anomaly. Might you set up a scanner? The structure on the ceiling. Over the scanner.
Belay that! Bugs inbound!
shot him in the ass while he was on you.
Sentry deployed.
So, what's that on the ceiling?
A biological energy capacitor. A living battery.
Prowler.
We're near the end of the layout Esther grabbed. Use the, squishy thing in that room.
Farthest left, center right, center top. Stand by. Recording the output.
Sentry deployed.
Again, I fear I could only extract a local layout.
She's modest. A good university department would take months to do that.
The map seems to label the section ahead Basket of the Heavenly Traveler.
We must be missing some context. Can I see?
Yeah, I don't think you're missing context, dude.
Looks like a control center.
No. Careful. That's an anthropomorphic assumption.
Grabbing ammo. Sentry deployed. Sentry deployed. Rearming.
Bypassing damage.
Patching up.
Bypassing damage.
AKT deployed. Sentry deployed.
Could you obtain a LiDAR sweep?
It
of
should
the
definitely
presumed
not
control
count him.
center?
It does, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, the solo run has 2 of
Here we
those.
go. Signal's closing. Drone closing.
I got exploded. Can you imagine if the board got an engineer?
outside of the genetic engineering that the engineers do, that kind of
Just basic.
technologically inferior to even the humans at that.
Oh, that's fair. I forgot about the tech gap there is. So I know humans in Star Trek are pretty. Alright, another week, but they're pretty up there.
Everybody is roughly on the same level, with minor variations.
I think the Klingons have the strongest weapons, right? Or is it the Romulans?
It was the Vulcans for the longest time.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not expect that.
You're good. They're gone.
Yeah,
Patch
the
up and
Vulcans
reload.
had some of the some of the best ships and weapons.
I have deciphered
The
controls.
Andorians
Try farthest
had
left,
the best
lower right
shields.
bottom, center top.
The Klingons were as overpowered as they were because of cloaking
That's
devices.
a big
Heal.
ass door.
I thought the Romulans had the cloaking devices.
That's a ship.
We don't see Romulans until
It is the source of the
next gen,
gravitational distortions.
Okay.
at least in
Cynthia's
shows.
asset zero. That's where we're headed, fire
Love you,
team.
buddy.
God damn it.
Over here, over here, over here.
I know, I'm
Oh,
trying
okay.
to move
Okay.
over.
An alien, bud.
I did not know how to play
Gotta
Alien.
secure
Go
that
on,
alien
go
ship.
on.
Shit's liable to get weird. An alien ship. That's the source of the gravity distortions.
Oh.
We don't know yet what Cynthia's trying to do with it. Who knows
But
what's
yeah, no,
on that
and
thing or what it can do.
We
Get
have a
aboard,
war with the
shut it down.
Romulans in Enterprise era. Like a couple years after the show ends. That doesn't last very long, and it ends with the creation of the neutral zone. And then the Romulans, we don't see them for like 150 years.
Cynthia's final orders were to prepare
Okay.
Asset Zero, the alien ship, for activation.
Strange New Worlds
Activated from
changes
what?
that.
Nothing good. Fire team, get aboard and stop it.
Is
But-
that like war or?
Pathogen jars.
Oh,
They
there's
dangerous?
an issue where
Only if opened. We couldn't dent the casing.
it's
Movement. Something
a Fed ship
new.
is gonna cross the neutral zone. It's gonna be the first time the neutral zone's been
I guess
crossed.
pathogen mutations of some native life form.
Romulans are fucking with things that they shouldn't be fucking with on
No.
our side,
People.
and it's a big fucking thing where we just end up having a standoff.
I
We
really
trade
hope there
some
wasn't nobody
last
here.
fire, and then nothing really comes of it. We don't, canonically, before that was added, we don't see Romulans again until Picard comes into contact with them, and they more or less are there just to be like, hey, we're gonna be a problem soon.
Yeah, because they confront him quite a few times. Like threaten to fucking kill him half dozen times or some shit like that.
But we don't end up in open war with the Romulans until their planet is destroyed by the supernova. And Spock disappears.
You're nearly to the target.
And then there are two factions of Romulans, and we're only at war with one of them.
I don't even know what the two factions are.
Romulus as we know it, and Romulus, but they've got more of a democracy.
Okay.
And one of them wants to be our allies because we did everything we could to try to help them when their planet was when their sun was going nova.
Wait, Earth? Are they insane?
And then the other one blames us for what happened because we weren't able to stop it.
Yeah, which was the bit for the movie.
Yeah. That's why Nero is pissed.
Remain calm. Merely
And fuck
scan.
that guy.
For what?
Insufficient data, but it appears you passed.
Alright, how can we stop this thing? Options, people.
Cynthia's remnants are likely to have a
I need a
control
bullet
center.
box. But I mean, Romulans are cool. Remans are disgusting.
I'm guessing Remans are the ones who want to fucking kill us.
No, so there are two planets that can sustain life in the Romulan system. One of them is a moon, technically, and the Remans are... I mean, it's difficult to describe them. You're just gonna have to look up a picture when we've got a minute.
I'm sorry.
I said they're difficult to describe what they look like. You're just gonna have to look up a picture when we've time.
Gotcha.
But they were essentially like a labor caste.
Oh, okay. So you know, like the...
Guess the mutants don't like synths.
But,
Signal's closing!
they end up before the supernova. Clone Picard with Romulan DNA. And want to use this clone to make a Thalaron weapon.
What was that?
You know how like a hydrogen bomb really doesn't do structural damage?
Yeah.
And it just hits organic material?
Yeah, like a virus bomb.
Yeah, Thalaron weapons are like that on steroids.
Okay.
They are really the only piece of technology that's 100% banned. Because of how dangerous they are and what they can do. And they were going to use one to try and first take over the Romulan government and then overthrow the Federation as more or less the biggest power in the Beta Quadrant.
Big tracker return, but indistinct.
Okay.
And that was Tom Hardy who played that character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Tom Hardy.
Synth download complete.
They didn't have to give him stilts that time.
The
Oh,
Leon
cool.
Stalker. Jesus. Wayland moved all the pathogen here.
Storage. For transport to labs in the core. Hijo de puta. I know an ammo magazine when I see one. Analysis complete. The synths are working from a location on the upper levels.
Then we keep heading up.
Mind if we get a closer view of the hologram?
Bypassing damage.
Mutants, watch both ends! Got one of Honecker's Leons in there!
Okay, buddy.
course, there's no easy way to get down from here.
Yeah, I was trying to jump over the wall. It's the one over near
Didn't
you.
think much of this one. This one is intact. Stand by.
Signal's topside. Get ready.
I wish we had a StarCraft game like this. We're just going through like fighting Zerg and shit. That'd be amazing.
Blizzard will never do that.
Yeah, Blizzard can't be cool.
Rearming.
I can't believe how many have been infected.
I have reconstructed Cynthia's cipher. Access the upper door, over where you entered.
Is this something we can mess with?
No, the controls are locked.
Get us to whatever passes for engineering. We'll take out the power, stop it from lifting off.
The files from the synthetic call this room Vitality Oven to grow.
Which means...
Idiomatically, energy capacitors.
Aid kit's here. Patching up. Aid grabbing ammo.
Fuck on, BattleBot.
Rearming.
Access the control instrumentality. On the ceiling, the same capacitors we encountered in the previous section. Disable the enzymatic fuel cells. Ah, I see. A 17% reduction in power flow. There must be more capacitors.
Take out those other two. Fuzzy signal. Watch first. Scratch one capacitor.
Power buildup slowed 50%.
Haven't seen any more capacitors.
There is another instrumentality at the far end.
Patching up.
Fuck, I've only got 3 health.
Enter the sequence. Bone, protective, withdraw. 2 additional capacitors have been exposed.
I'd been talking, but my fucking mic's muted.
Build-up rate reduced to 16%. The final capacitor is in the center on the floor.
You know, I think if Blizzard did do a game like this, it'd actually end up more like Space Hulk.
We'll keep a garrison aboard anyway. Things half alive. It's just our luck if it heals itself, too.
Thank you for not blowing it up. There is so much we could learn here.
What are we sitting at?
227. Just ticked over to 28.
Forget what mission are we on?
The final set.
This is the big one, fire team. The Katanga Xeno Hive must
It's
be
hive
destroyed.
time.
We stop the spread here. Blue team will advance ahead of you and rig the refinery for self-destruct. You'll
Ooh,
follow
about another
and keep their
hour.
path to safety open.
Yeah, about half hour.
Hopefully.
45 minutes at the most.
I mean, we've been doing these at 15 a pop, so
More or less, yeah.
there's 4 of them, right?
There's 4 campaigns, 3 missions per.
Oh, okay. I thought there were.
A fire team from 3rd Platoon has
thought there
point
were
and
4
is
per.
moving ahead of us. Their call sign
It
is
comes out to
blue.
12 regardless.
Yeah.
We'll keep the sentry guns up so they can get out again. Xeno Swarm, focus on the sentry guns! They're armed!
I forgot. How did the Saints get back on the ship
Fire
here?
team, we're seeing synth activity.
I
Give me a
don't
sit rep,
know.
Molina.
We're probably already here and just not doing shit.
We're continuing inward. Watch our ass. Lot of Sierras in
You
here.
alright, bud?
Somebody throwing a We Love Xenos convention?
There is no evidence of higher level organization. With Cynthia offline, they have no direction.
Herrera, we're taking fire from behind. Welding doors shut as we go. Copy, Molina. We'll sweep up after you. Target-rich environment. Hold the deck, fire team.
Got an achievement.
Oh, what was that?
Killed my 1000th synthetic.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't think I have that one yet. Sure, I'm coming up on it.
Fire team, spike a console for me. Esther, I want you to lock down all doors to forward and aft of our route.
A network intrusion will be detected. Expect a counterattack.
Sentry deployed.
Give the lady time to work, fire team.
Oh, good deal.
Stop! Another flamethrower!
Did you use the ones I bought, or did you use the ones he had in his bag? What's that? Mine curl up. I love the ones that curl up.
They're more like
Yeah. 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 They're good.
cup.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
door blue fire team sealed. Cut through.
I'll cut it.
Almost to the next line, covering blue fire team. I'm checking the guns. Sentry guns to starboard, Ren Drive. Restock them.
Ambush. Grabbing ammo.
Hook those puppies up. Just in time. Xeno swarm.
Does Romulus take place after this or before this?
Romulus takes place 20 years after the first movie.
Okay. How
This
far along
takes,
are we in?
this
Yeah.
takes place sometime after the second movie, I think. It might be after the third, but the third, I think the third is not too long after the second.
Sentry deployed.
Area secure.
Grabbing ammo.
Blue fire team, how are you doing?
What the hell is shooting?
Their fire team faced multiple xenomorph assaults. 2 Marines injured, 1 severely.
You're at our outer defense perimeter.
Patching up.
More dry guns. Get them rearmed. Big signal.
Sentry deployed.
Bypassing damage.
S, I want to lock down this whole damn tower. You're crossing to Likasi Tower. Enemy territory.
Listen,
We have lost contact with Blue Team. Eggs, please stay clear.
Molina, Reed, give me a sit rep.
ambush.
Facehugger!
You have reached the outer hive.
Keep tight. Don't let them catch nobody alone. Damage control room's just ahead. That's what Esther needs.
Required.
Shit.
Let's lock this shithole down. Esther, you're in charge now.
Hey, kids here. Patching up. Hey,
Please
kids here.
install a wireless repeater on that console. That will allow me to override the system. This is certain to rouse idle xenomorphs. Initiate door overrides. Subdeck 5 to deck 35.
Warrior incoming! Acid spinner, watch for incoming!
Doors sealed and locked. I need you to access the HVAC system now. Thank you. I will isolate the air ducts by deck. Expect more xenomorphs to be roused by this.
Sentry deployed.
Incoming warrior!
Rearming. Patching up. Grabbing ammo.
All sub-levels have been isolated. Maintain vigilance. Ducts sealed up to deck 15. You are doing well. truck. Final lockdowns. These
I ran past both of you all to smack me.
all ducks sealed. The Kasi Tower is isolated.
You might have the highest rating,
orders.
which might make you the
Thought we got
biggest
Cassie
of the
locked down
threats.
and bottled up. Now we shake it till it
Aw.
pops.
That's fair.
Either that or he just really hates smart guns.
That's true. I also
Now
hit him with
officially
the
on
lance
search and
ability.
rescue. Blue team made it through Katanga's last security sense, but once they reached the Xeno Hive, they dropped out of radio contact. You're
How many
going
people
in
have
to
been watching,
find
do you
them.
know?
I've got that blocked, to be honest. The timer's
Oh.
over it.
Okay.
Because the timer on stream is just a source of the actual timer. And I didn't notice until after we were like 10 minutes in that the timer's covering the view count.
Gotcha.
Flares on the deck.
I
Follow.
could
Molina's blue fire team passed this way.
open up.
Give him the boot, fire team.
I just popped it in on my phone.
Then you are the viewer.
Gotcha.
You count Patrick.
Listen,
At least I count somewhere.
They could come from any direction.
No, man, that smart gun has been taking all of the kills and damage.
Well, that's what it's meant to do. But you're not far behind with a dumb gun, so.
The gun might be dumb, but the Marine is not.
It's true.
It's not the right way.
Corporal Delahaye.
Yes, it
Rubber
is.
tags.
It's gonna let me do it now.
Watch where you walk. There'll be eggs.
rearming.
No. Do you have to do it? Nope.
This gun's
There it is.
suppressed.
Won't let me just go off and do shit my own.
Sentry deployed.
Don't let it back in the vents.
We have switched between alpha and beta the entire goddamn time.
This is the second mission, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Clear. Keep moving.
It takes quite a bit for us to get freaking viewers on Twitch. Love you too, bud.
Doors welded. Cut it. We know blue fire team went this way.
I'll cut it. Listen,
Strong signals from below.
New signal. Watch its attacks.
82 rounds left in the smart.
Movement on
It's
the
not
walls.
bad.
Use it till I lose it.
What's your secondary? Oh, it's that
My,
SMG.
yeah. It's a
Now get the
decent
hell out of the
SMG.
core.
I mean, mine
Blue
rips.
team, if you copy, squawk your PDT.
I've just not been. I've been using it only when I get swarmed because it uses ammo
Yes, you got
faster than
anything?
a Vector on the 4th of July.
Screen systems are on
Yeah.
the lower decks. If the blue fire team continued to pursue their objective, they would have laid below.
With my E ability, I can shoot from my reserve, and I'll blow through the entire thing of my ammo in one clip.
That's fucking useful. I've not played heavy.
Lancer is really good.
Ambush, suppression fire now.
My Q ability lets me shoot like this laser beam out and just hose an entire corridor.
You know, I like to be
Bleeding
the
these
standard
pendejos while they
shit.
burn a hole at the bottom
So I
of the hull.
played regular Assault Marine for fucking
High resin
ages,
is acid resistant.
and then I
I
switched
love
over.
standard as well.
I switched
But
over to tech because of the turret.
I love playing standards in most games. Um, only problem with me in this one is when I started playing, we already had 2 people doing standard.
Oh, good. There's not really any support. We're all assault.
Yeah. Well, there's the dock.
I got hugged. I hit the fucking buttons and I still got face hugged.
Assistance required. Clear.
Fuck's sake.
Would you stop? Fuck.
Clear.
Anytime something gets near him
Clear.
that you could shoot, he stops and just fucking goes for it.
The swarm has passed.
Flares go across the catwalks. Keep on them.
The console nearby is active. Please patch me in.
Sentry deployed. Patching up.
Access. Stand by.
Sentry deployed.
Apparatus hacked.
Sentry deployed.
Guard.
The flame turret puts in so much work.
Oh yeah. So's the flamethrower. I just don't want to give up the smart gun for the flamethrower.
Same. Same. I can get a SMG pattern flamethrower, and it's great, but it uses ammo so quickly.
Yeah, short bursts and whatnot, or you're not getting to the next ammo box. The heavy flamer that I get is really nice. The utility of the smart gun is just too much to let go.
I felt the same about the pulse rifle up until I got the plasma version of it.
I tried, because I get a plasma weapon that I can replace my SMG with, and I remember last time I was playing, I was messing with it, but it wasn't cutting it compared to what I was already doing.
Fuck is he? He was clipped.
Analysis complete. Routine, use this console
No,
to
the
disable the capacitor safeties.
the best of the
Still in the
plasma
fight.
weaponry
Then we
is
head
this
into the core
pistol.
lift next.
It one-shots all the standard shit. It can one-shot sense if you get him in the head. No ammo count. It recharges between shots. You just gotta worry about a heat bar like Halo shit.
Blue team, if you copy, keep dropping flares.
But it's like it's like a second or two
Want no smoke?
recharge.
Blue team went that way. Cut it.
You go the wrong way?
It's up here.
Oh, okay.
Ambush!
But I've not given this pistol up. Just, I mean, damage aside, the fact that there's no ammo counter.
Dios te guarde.
Boys, those.
That in itself has been a godsend for some of these missions.
I have a return on the final PDT. It's in that room.
Grabbing ammo. Sentry deployed.
We're so close. One fucking hallway. From above!
Deployed. Patching up.
Yeah, I used to play this game years ago. That was essentially Marines versus aliens. But it was just like team matches, and you had a
Was it AVP?
no. It was, I think, Natural Selection 2, some shit like that. It was solid. It was all just PvP though.
There's nothing wrong with that when it's done well.
It was done well.
Fucking drone, I thought we killed it.
Like the community was a bit toxic. Just at a time where like most communities did a whole gatekeeping thing to keep people out. Even the best communities were kind of like, get good or go home. And I felt like that really killed the game itself. Because you have one guy on each team who plays the commander. So for the aliens, one dude's playing the actual hive itself, and for the humans, one dude's playing the military commander, giving out orders, doing research, things like that. And it turns out like it was the same 6 people per side that were rotating that role out. So you had like 12 people who all just kind of hated each other to some extent and consider themselves the best of the best.
Sounds accurate.
Got inventory. Yeah, go after Alpha.
We good?
Fire team, we got updated orders.
I think so.
With blue team down, we're taking over point on this op. You're going to scuttle this fucking shitbox.
Yeah, this should be. Yeah, this is the trigger for the
Core in an override loop.
final
That means
mission.
going
We
all
are
the way to the
about
bottom.
3:01 on time.
The Xenos took out the entire blue fire
So
team.
however
Their
long
mission
this mission
falls to us.
takes.
You're going into the heart of the hive to rig the refinery for detonation. That will take out the Xeno
if we
Queen, her
do-
entire brood, and
If we do
you, if you
15
don't move
minutes
fast.
on this, which we've done almost consistently all the way through, we should do pretty well then, because that puts us well under 4 hours.
And other than that weird fucking non-trigger and a couple of going the wrong
You're gonna put the
ways,
refinery into overload state.
I'm not
You
sure
do that from
where we're
process
cutting
control.
time.
It's at the base of Lacasi's core.
I think if us just playing more and being smoother at the game itself, not making those mistakes, we could probably trim 30 minutes off. But that is a very good run if we trim off that 30 minutes.
Welcome to Bugtown. Population, you.
I thought she said welcome to Fucktown. I was just like, thanks.
Sharp. Xenos forward. Watch
I
the
mean,
stairs.
she was asking for dick earlier. Give me a melt and I'll get these doors open.
Good start. Have your shits ahead. Before you enter the core, we'll restore the auxiliary lift. Be your egress.
Just love the sound this
Self-destruct
last
won't give
pistol
much
makes,
time.
man.
It is a nice sound.
It is like the stereotypical whip crack from 40K. I find it funny that we've got a better sound here than we do in like Dark Tide and shit.
Yeah. Dark Tide's not bad still, but
Door is locked.
it
There's
could
an
be
active
better.
terminal. Try it.
Dark Tide's biggest issue is that you'll have, you know,
Wash your
you'll
hands after
want
you touch that.
a las gun, or you'll want a stubber,
Hey, kids here.
and then the game will give you one, and then immediately give you something better numbers-wise,
Console's busted. New plan.
Yeah.
and then
Cut
you
through the door.
end up having to use that.
Swarm inbound. Hold up on
because otherwise you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, your gear score's too low. Which, you know, I get that's just where games are now. I mean, even this game is gear score based, but it's not like, oh, your smart gun, you know, you get a smart gun and then it gets outscored by a flamethrower. You have to level your shit up.
Yeah.
Which
Because I was playing
makes it
Dark
better.
Tide.
Get out a cutting torch.
I was
Next
playing
stop's the
Dark Tide for a
elevator.
bit, and I was doing auger and stuff. Well, the one weapon I like using is always underpowered compared to, I think it's like a big ass shotgun or whatever that he gets. I'm like, could I not? I want to like mace and like shield.
I just want a decent laser PDW. They exist. They
Yeah.
just don't fucking hand them out.
Yeah. It was like, it's funny you mention that because when I was playing, I played Dawn of War 3 for like 15 minutes. What killed it for me was the sound of the las guns and the way they made them look.
Hear that?
Because if you played 5 minutes of it, you'll see guardsmen shooting las guns and them being super small little bolts, like Star Wars bolts, except they're in a single line. It is dumb. It is so dumb, I refunded it.
Hey, a lot of our people never made it off this rig. We're gonna get this done for them. Semper Fi.
We should have blown this rig up way earlier than that.
Well, we thought we still had to
Listen.
pull people out when we
As-
Watch it.
when
Sure
we
to be
started
eggs when
running
we
that
start
fire
corners.
mission to fucking when we started running the fire mission to blow it up,
Grabbing ammo.
it was too fucking late. The moment, and you know, we should have done it the moment we found out, but
Oh, there's xenomorphs here. Deorbit the station. That just would have been my entire thing. Like, just deorbit the station. Not even sending people on it. Just fucking get whoever we sent out, make sure they're not infected, and then just deorbit some bitch.
back to the center and then I left.
Got Praetorian here, one sec.
Patching up.
Make my way to you.
The aux elevator. Get it powered up. After you start the overload, this will be your evac route.
Making my way downtown.
Rally outside the core. We'll brief on the scuttle procedure. I haven't seen cocoons since. This is why we hunt Xenos. Remember that.
Hear that?
Some are life forms from LV-895, brought up by Cynthia.
Time for secrets.
It was right there.
That's too damn bad.
Oh.
Help. Help.
Yeah, I tried. Reloading.
Bypassing damage.
Process controls the next room. End game. Prep while we brief you.
Fire team, this is Colonel Ship. There are 3 systems you'll disable. Esther will guide you through the process. When all 3 systems are down, the reactor will build up to overload. You'll have about 2 minutes to reach that elevator you fixed.
Watch each other's
Did you see
actions.
the new
Want
enemy in
everyone home
Species
alive.
Unknown?
No, I hardly
They're
play
teasing-
that game.
Yeah,
Catwalk
they're
looks
teasing another
unstable.
giant
You'll
robot.
egress by a different route.
Teasing a what?
Army.
I am analyzing the control
Another giant
systems.
robot.
Stand by.
A humanoid one that, like, guess
Please,
chases
disable
you.
the primary manual breakers.
Broken the breakers.
Get some!
Deployed. Deployed.
Oh, I don't know if we can do it. It's gonna void our warranty.
It's not my ship.
Hey, we could get a replacement. We could just pick up the deed and like, our own station.
It's true.
We could retire. Hire a bunch of Seegson robots to go fucking crazy.
And collect the insurance money.
I don't know if any of the companies offer synthetic insurance.
That was a big thing for Wayland Utani though. Like when synths would go nuts, they would collect insurance. At least that's what the dude, like the main lieutenant dude or whatever, was talking about. Because I went, like, before you got in, I was sitting around talking to all the crew. He was talking about how, like, Wayland Utani used to, like, take inhibitors out of synths or whatever, and when they went nuts, they would collect on insurance.
Grabbing ammo.
I don't know who would ever offer the damn insurance for that, because that sounds nuts.
Please reroute the coolant away from the refinery core.
Say less.
You got this!
Wasn't that really big, man. I thought that was gonna be another fucking Praetorian.
Yeah. Praetorians are enough to fucking give you give you a run for your money on this one. So I put everything I had into a Praetorian, and it still just came up and like smacked the crap out of me.
That.
There he is.
Please, disable the safety limiters on the Kasi Core's auger.
Another fucking 2-minute set. Big man coming up the back.
Whoa. I need to start doing that for Praetorians. Switch to my little SMG and the thing where it just shoots ammo out of reserve. And it bled through them.
No, we also had 2 turrets and a flamethrower pointed at it.
That is also really fair. Is it this one or
We might
one
be
more?
done. I thought it said 3 steps.
Please input
Nope.
override code 260479 and press the button marked Shakti XS.
Now a minute and a half. Oh nope, time to yeet.
This way.
Run past the queen. She's angry. Just run past everybody. Only fire if you have to.
Oh, like we haven't done this one like 4 times. Oh my god, Alpha's dying.
It's because he's being a retard and staying back and fucking fighting.
I believe in it. I won't hit that ammo.
Okay.
Mission complete.
319.
319, good completion. We shaved off 40 minutes from what was theoretically a 4-hour game.
You got my ping. Good. I'm gonna be straight with you. I fought 2 tours against...
I've hit prestige on technician.
Hmm?
I've hit prestige ranks on technician.
I hit prestige on my Lancer. Oh hell yeah. Specialist Elite Lancer.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end the stream. We did it.